I had shared with her peace and love. It's kind of late, but I just felt I'd already changed my clothes and everything, and I was like, I'm not doing any more readings tonight, and I guess Source wouldn't leave me alone. So, since I am not the ruler of the universe, I listen when Source speaks. So, here I am. It's late night. I'm gonna pull an oracle card from the Beyond Luminary. If you're out there, um, you have a question, I'll be happy to pull a card and see if Source has an answer. I'm going to go ahead and pray real quick. All right, what does Source have for us this evening? Okay. Anything else? Some wild energy in these cards. I can feel it. Whoa. Or maybe the wild. Oh, maybe the harmonic flight. Gotta work on the peace and harmony. Okay. Well, you're in alignment. You have radiant illumination. That's pretty cool. Let's see what fell on top of you. The seamless, unspeakable. Ah, you're supposed to speak your truth. This was upside down. You're supposed to tell your story, speak your truth, something like that, okay? Okay, some of you are not pet people. I think this is just spirit or source with a sense of humor. This is probably talking about me. I love animals. I don't love the maintenance that animals require, but I do love animals. All right. And it's like you're supposed to take some kind of trip or come together with something to create a harmonic balance in the universe, is what I'm hearing here. What else do you have for us here, Source? What else? Whoa. Radical expansion. Being asked for a lot at this time. You're being asked to create some harmony in your life, to expand, like, oh, what is it? Paradigm shift. You just went through a paradigm shift. That's why all this is happening. So you have to, with much, there's a saying for this. It's like, to whom, oh, that's what it is. To whom much is given, much is required. Okay, so the message is that you're going to have to change some things in your life and your vibration. You're going to have to, what are they supposed to do at this time, Source? What is the message? She of the Lotus. You're supposed to look inside. It's like you share information with people. You fell off a mountain, been through some kind of major crazy transformation. You're coming out of it now. And your crown chakra is just going wild. Okay, so that's good. So you're making all these huge life transitions and you're getting there. It's just not, don't be so impatient, is the message. You're not supposed to be so impatient. Divine timing, that's come across my desk a lot today, and it's midnight. Wow. Wasn't even planning on getting back on here today, but source calls sometimes. Let's see what our Angels of Abundance cards have out here for us. And who am I supposed to talk to so late at night? Who's looking for clarity and guidance? What is this? Unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. I think I'm doing that. It also says do the work. Okay, and employment change. So I'm thinking that whoever needs to hear this, it's like you've done the work. You've put you've put the energy and the effort and the creativity into it, and you're being asked to continue on this divine path and being told that you'll get there. It's just you're not getting there as fast as you want to get there, okay? But you will. You'll get there. That is the biggest message I have for you. Let's see if there's anything else. You have big dreams. Being told to focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Okay. So some of you aren't taking care of your own business. You're not cleaning your side of the street up. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So it's like you have to take like the first step. Uh, Also, it says take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave what is, as you leave behind what is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So there is something here about some divine opportunities coming in, and you've had to get rid of some things in your life to clear some space. Um, I hear money well spent, even though I know you're not spending money. It's like this was something that was needed, something that was necessary in order for you to move forward in this space where you're at this time. And there's another message coming through here. You don't always fit in the box, okay? There's a As a matter of fact, most of the time you don't fit in the box. Okay, so you're being told not to worry about fitting in the box. That's kind of one of the things that makes you you. You can be who you are. You have this. You're being given the freedom to be who you are, and you're well protected, and you are divinely guided. So you got like the makes me think of baseball, the triple. You've got somebody on all the bases here, okay, and you're looking to pull in a home run, which is really cool. Let me do my little pop-up thing here. I don't know if that affects information or not, but we'll see. It's late, so and I really had already planned to be in bed by now. uh, Hurt my hip somehow, and I'm just trying to baby it a little bit. I have to work this weekend. So, well, I work a lot. All right. I'm going to pull a card from our Sixth Instinct Oracle deck. These are kind of cool. They're unusual. Um, I picked it up like it. Okay. Animal. A strong spirit animal characterized as a teacher or messenger that comes into the form of an animal and has a personal relationship to you. Okay. Trying to think what animal I have a relationship with. Just joking around. There are some people that are strongly connected to animals, and it's okay. Some of them are like a measure of safety for you. They give you comfort when you feel like things are in chaos. What else do we have here, sirs? I'm waiting. Give me the book. It's late. I don't want to be here till all hours. Let's see what you got. Okay, one card. Telepathy. The ability to transmit or receive thoughts supernaturally. So whoever I'm talking to, you're gifted, and I think you're kind of gifted with animals. Is kind of what I'm hearing here. That's interesting. Okay, so pay attention to that. It's like you talk and the animals listen. I know it sounds like Dr. Doolittle, but that truly is what I'm hearing here. All right, let's just pull. Let's go with our Akashic Truth Oracle card deck. It's late. I'm really not sure why I'm here, except that Source led me to be here. So there must be some sort of message or something that needs to come through. Bring balance. Okay. Balance and healing and compassion and reassessment and follow your passion. Bring your energy in and your self doubt. Whoa. Okay, wait a second. Those were all and jump in. Okay, so there is a message here, a big message actually. Okay, first of all, jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. So don't doubt yourself, okay? Whatever it is you're doing, this is going to work, okay? Yep, see, self doubt. Don't do it. Rein your energy in. It's kind of scattered right now. Make a list, breathe, meditate, spend time in nature, is what I'm hearing. Cook something you enjoy cooking, take a walk, take a long shower. Just be kind to yourself, is what I'm hearing. And look at what your passions are. Follow your passions at this time. Some of you have a lot of passion for a lot of things in your life. You're being asked to, like, remember those things. Do you remember to not just work all the time, but have fun? Have some fun. Okay. Now, reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Okay, so yeah, there is some life cleanup here. Okay. In the process of this, you're being told, um, if you're clearing away people and circumstances in your life, you're being told to use compassion. You're being asked to be kinder, not just to others, but to yourself at this time. Um, to to be loving in your life, day-to-day interactions. To remember you could be the person on the other side of the door or the window, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And you've been that person. You're going through this healing. Your mind, your body, and your soul are going through a really deep healing right now, but you're getting to where you need to be. This has been a process for you. This has been very painful in nature, but uh, and you can see the energy and just the chaos surrounding this person, and this person just accepting it and like taking this all in and kind of just being like part of it and going with the flow, is what I'm hearing. This is going to help you bring balance. This is the ending of this card reading here. I'm not finishing the show, I'm just finishing this particular set of cards. This one says you're putting too much energy into something and you're creating lack somewhere else. So you're supposed to take action now to correct the situation, or you're going to make it even more imbalanced, which could lead to like the results that you don't want. You're being asked to like create balance. It's not just all about work. It's not just all about sleep. It's not just all about finances. It's not just all about task and chores. This is like, this is more about like having the sun on your face. Let the sun shine on your face. Look at the full moon. See the colors in the sky. Be grateful, be appreciative, be thankful for the things that you have. When you wake up in the morning, do you have clothes? I sound like I'm on a tangent, and I kind of feel like the energy here is, you know, in the Bible, God says to Job, oh man, he just, if I remember correctly, he just gave Job over to the devil. He was like, yeah, okay, this is one of my people, and you know, um, you can have it. And because Job was a very spiritual man. And I feel like, from what I've read and learned from it, even Job had like his breaking point where he finally went to God and said, why, Lord? Why did you do this to me? Why did you let this happen? And the basic summary of this is God was like, who are you to question me? I put the stars in the sky. I make the waves in the ocean. I'm in charge of all of this. So it kind of feels like, God was saying, hey, do you not think that I can handle your little insignificant problems? What you perceive as big is like, so minor for me to just make it disappear or to make it even better than you could possibly imagine. But it's about you letting go of control, you releasing what doesn't serve you, you releasing the control, you letting God be in control. And yes, that is easier said than done. There have been many, many times in my life where I felt I was the person in control. I was the person to do the job. And I have found that in those times when I was very headstrong and very stubborn, yes, I do have those characteristics, that God did it when I finally got rid of my tenacity to just hang on to it with for dear life. When I finally said, no, no, I'm screwing this up. I can't make this work. I need your help, Lord. When I finally said, okay, Lord, help me, guess what? He helped me. Okay. So some of you are being asked to give it to God. God is in control. You are. I mean, it's nice to think you're in control, but truly, God is in control. Okay. So that's the message here from this deck. If you're out there and it is kind of late and you have a question, I don't even know if anybody's awake this hour, ask me and I'll pull a card from Source and we'll see what's out there. I'm gonna shuffle and just see what Source has message wise for us from our tarot deck. Source, what? Okay. What else, Source, do you have for us? What other late night messages might we need to provide for us so that we have clarity? Okay. Oh, Lauren. Okay, that's a lot, but I'm gonna look because I asked. Wow. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Okay, this is a lot, guys. This is a crazy late night reading. Let me see if I can determine this. Okay. Um, Give me just a minute. Let's see what's out there. Okay, some of you had some kind of quarrel with somebody. It was a big. It was a separation, a divorce. It was painful. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Um, it was betrayal, and you made it. You made it through that, and it was failure and disappointment and lack. These all came in the reverse. That's the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. So some of you went through something that was really crazy, okay? But you're coming out of it from this process. You've learned, because the Magician fell out, you've learned to be action oriented, independent on your own. You're not quite as naive as you once were. You're starting to see bigger messages, bigger pictures, things that you wouldn't have thought twice about before. Now you are seeing that hidden area, that hidden side of it, where before all you could see was the clear, the bright, the lovely, the joyful, the fantasy land, the land you like to live in, the land we all like to live in. Okay, but you couldn't see it, but it was there, and it was highly destructive. It was the Ten of Swords. It was an ending that you went through, a terrible ending. You had to face, whew, you face the devil. Okay, You went through, you had to face your fear, you had to break chains, you had to walk away from this relationship. It was almost like the dark, okay, the light wasn't on and nobody was home, and somebody all of a sudden turned the light on in your world. And when they turned this light on in your world, you were like, whoa, what, what's going on? What, what am I doing in this room with the devil? Why am I here? Why am I putting my time and my energy into this? And how do I get out of it? Is what I'm hearing. And this person, this relationship, they came back and they, uh, it's okay. They came back, they apologized. They were like, oh, let me tell you what you want to hear. But this person is still in a deceptive mode. They're still taking from you. They took all they could take, and then they didn't have anything left to take from you. And then they walked away, but you got some of your stuff back. It was like you needed, oh, uh, they operated in a very deceptive, unethical way, and you needed to just feel like that you still had some worth and value, and that you had some things in your life that you could hang on to. And you did. You were able to hang on to these things. You decided to you decided not to lay down and die. You decided to get busy. You decided to act, that you were gonna like get to work. You went through a healing process, like a restoration process. You went through all these processes, and finally, you're coming out of this tower moment, is what's happening. You made it through this. It's like I made it through the rain, okay? And the tower fell, and you went through this whole process. And let's see what source has to say about this. What advice will source provide? What advice do we need to know at this time for this situation, this arrangement, sir? All right. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else that we need to know? Okay. You spent some time alone. Well, okay. You learned a lot of lessons. You became enlightened. This was not easy for you. This almost broke you, is what I'm hearing. This almost broke you. And something, it took away like your hope, your, let's see what we have come out here. Yeah. You had to become like this King of Swords. Again, masculine and feminine are not, it's not gender specific. You became this person that was more concerned about truth and being fair and diplomatic. Some kind of talent is coming out from this. You're receiving some kind of talent here, okay? And also, you did go through this process of a breakout. You blamed yourself. There was a lot of sadness, a lot of distrust, a lot of betrayal. It was really, really hard for you, but you did get through it. And you are now coming out of, you're now coming in, you learned your lesson, and you became enlightened, and you, you put all that in the past. You're over being stagnant. You're over all of this stuff. This is a new breakthrough, new goals, new ambitions, new place, new life, new person, new changes. It's like everything is changing at one time in your life, but it's going to be good. I'm being called to pull a card from the energy and spirit oracle. Let's see what we have here. What do we have from source? Wow, not the book, not a book of the slate, Lord. What do you have, source? What do you have? Is there? Oh, okay. Get the deck and see what awaits. Okay. Oh. being asked to forgive yourself, to accept yourself the way you are, a beautiful child of God, but forgive yourself, and to seek time in nature, and to seek mental clarity. That you're being asked to pray for clarity. Pray for clarity, and you'll get it. What else is there? You have a lot of decisions you have to make, but you're going to be, it says predictive guidance. It's like you're going to be guided on the path that you are supposed to be on, is what I'm hearing. And that's going to work for you because you are a person who sees the signs. You see the signs, you see the energy, you see how things come together, and then you see the big picture when it all comes together. This is like a nothing has come through bad in this reading except for the fact that you went through a tremendously terrible situation that you came out of. And for that, going through that situation, you received some gifts or some talents and some clarity. And you learned a lot of life lessons. Some of these you had learned before, but this is like these are lessons that are finally sinking in. Some of it to do with self-worth, some of it to do with the amount of sacrifice you put into things, uh, the amount of sacrifice you, uh, the energy that you give to people, the energy that you sometimes share so much of it that there's nothing left for you. So you're being asked to save some of your energy for yourself. Let's see what else we have from Source. Oh, yeah. don't don't be lazy, okay? We're going to tell not to be lazy, but to use some of this energy to channel things in a good way. Yeah, not to you've hung on to like a lot of burdens, okay? And it's like these burdens are turning your world upside down, and you need to turn your world upright, and you will when you release these burdens. See, release. Um, you're being asked to be very careful with the decisions you're making at this time, not to rush into anything impulsively or reckless. Okay, to focus on your achievement, your planning, your ambition, your travel, events, and a partnership, things that are going to be fun in your life. You're being asked to have some fun, to pay attention to your instinct. It is there. You're going to receive a message. Some fast coming news is coming in. Uh, Good results, okay? Fast. It has to do with productivity in this journey that you're on, but it's a good thing. Uh, you've struggled a lot, but you are coming out of that. You're tired. You need rest. Um, you're coming into. It's like you're making some beneficial changes. You're coming into. Uh, you're listening to yourself at this time, and but you're making wise decisions, is what I hear. You have a lot of talent. You have a lot of abilities to see ways to help self improve yourself, to help others in life. You have some financial tension right now, but resources are going to be there. Okay. Uh, the resources will come. Um, just don't be impulsive or fight or be impatient or make bad advice. You're being asked to trust that what you need will be there, and to open your eyes to unisolate yourself, to move out into the light, okay? So that you can move into a place of love, so that you can move into another relationship. Put the past behind, get rid of the sorrow, get rid of the sadness. Uh, call on your strength, protect yourself, guard your integrity is what I'm hearing. And you will. You will. You're becoming the King of Swords and the King of Cups, the intelligent, practical, stability, strength, ambition, all the good things. And when you're doing this and you're putting this bad stuff behind, you have the world. The world will be here. Okay? You've been given the strength to get to this place in your life. Okay, you're getting to attainment of the things that you want in your life. Um, and you sometimes you're like you sit there and you look and you're like, how did I get here? How did I get to this point? Grace of God, among other things. Do not let the devil influence you. Mhm. As I choke up trying to say this, that is what I have for you on this very late night reading. Peace out, guys, and have a great night. Peace.